Hello, everyone. I am here with everyone's favorite, which is Daryl. Daryl, welcome back. We're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
So, talk to me. Tell me a little bit about what's been going on. Kind of update everyone because they want to know, they want to hear your voice. So, talk to me about your health. What's kind of give us an update?
Everything is, as far as the cancer goes, that's clear.
Right.
But I have to wait 2 years, so separately, fingers crossed. My son will test for me, and then I won't have to bother anybody else with trying to get a kidney.
No, you're not bothering anybody else, but that is so wonderful that your son wants to do that.
Yes.
So it's awesome. We'll be praying for sure. We continue to pray. So, what else has been going on?
Social distancing.
I know, isn't that something?
Just social distancing, trying to my best to stay as safe as possible.
Good, because they're going to ask about that. So we got this here. I'm going to go ahead and grab, there's an ingrown hair there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and you can see where the ingrown hair is at. Go ahead and get that out. Yes. And the rest of your family, how are they doing?
Everyone is doing well.
Oh, that's so good.
I was just concerned about my family in Chicago because of all of the riots.
Because of the riots? Oh my goodness.
I have two sisters that's managers at stores. They both lost their stores.
Both lost their stores? Oh my goodness. We have been just praying and we want a peaceful ending to this, but we want justice, And so, wow. And how are they doing?
They're fine. My older sister, when she went by her store, she cried.
I bet. Because that means no job for her, right?
Yeah, no job. But she's fortunate. She was a manager, so she'll still be paid.
Oh, good.
But her employees won't.
Yes. What about your other sister that you said you had two? Three that are all in Chicago? Okay.
And the two lost their jobs, and the other one just had a baby. So she's taking care of that baby.
Yay. Oh, congratulations, your uncle. Your skin held pretty well.
I was trying to clean as much as I can.
I'm going to go this way. And as you could see, this is the perimeter, and I'm going from the outer perimeter towards the pore, the opening of the pore, to get everything out. How are you holding up?
Good.
Okay. Well, it's a beautiful day today here in Texas. One, because Daryl's here. And two, I think it's going to be like 96.
Wow.
So that's kind of hot. I was thinking about taking my daughter somewhere today. And I was like, ooh, 96. Let me see. We're still going to go somewhere, but we're going to be in the car, I guess. Sometimes it gets too hot. Okay, I'm going to stretch through here. you could see right there. There's a little outer perimeter where the pores is filled. You could see it. I'm going to go ahead and stretch. And there we go. The great thing about Daryl's skin is because he's so acclimated in the sense that he's been using the glycolic wash. So what it does is that it keeps the skin exfoliated. So when I go in to extract, it's very receptive. And again, we can't open anything, or we just have to keep cleaning his skin until everything is approved by his doctor when it comes to any cysts and things like that. Okay. Again, there's the outer perimeter. You could see it with that pore. And just a little more right through here. Come on. There we go. Okay, there you go right there. We're going to go ahead and clean that out. Just stretching really good to make sure that I don't miss anything. He's really dry right now. We just washed his skin. So I'll go back and take care of that for him. Alright. Okay. Stretch. Wonderful little pore here. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be able to breathe, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For those that have never watched my video before, and this is your first time tuning in, this is a flesh mole right there. But right next to it, you could see it, there's a clogged pore. And there it is. And you can still see, I don't know if the camera will catch it, but right there is a little pocket. Do you remember when we first did one of the first videos and we talked about the triangle of death?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? And I remember a lot of people questioned me on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I often think about that because if you don't extract correctly, you know, this area is so sensitive, you can cause some problems. So when it comes to extracting in this area, I really suggest that you leave that to a professional, you know. And this is a little pore that keeps on giving. Daryl, it really is so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. It's good to be back. Can I tell you about two of your youngest
You
viewers?
could tell me anything you want. Go ahead. Tell me about it.
Mary Beth has two little ones. Mary Beth is the one that sends out the bracelets.
Yes.
Yeah, she said she still has some, and she was going to send them out. She was just practicing social distancing. But her two little ones, Abby and Nate,
All right.
adores you. Abby watches your videos every day.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Abby. Aww. So Abby and Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi Abby and hi Nate. Thank you for supporting us, Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we had a lot of boxes, and Jody and Griselle worked very hard. Overall, we were really happy. I mean, there were a couple little boxes that arrived damaged. You know, post office, I guess they just throw boxes around.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I think we did great because we only had like three boxes. And we had one that still has not arrived. That one we're not happy about. So, and even though we sent it priority, it's just hard. You can never predict. So,
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to thank everyone that's been so patient with us and has, walked us through this whole step of developing, our site so that they can order it, and just waiting patiently. Just no words. Just so grateful.
I have to have that procedure done on the 15th.
Which one? Oh, the one for your leg?
Mm-hmm.
So tell the viewers what you're having done.
Oh, I think it's called audiogram. It's angioplasty. They're going to go in through the groin and run a tube down there and try to clear some of the clots. My wife thought it came from my diet.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, that's what I say. I don't eat bad.
What do you eat?
Regular food.
Define regular food. That sounds like an answer I would give.
I eat the steaks. I like vegetables.
Okay, that's good.
I cut back on eating a lot of the cheeseburgers. I love fruit.
Yes, well, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Sweets. Shannon sent me some cookies. Thank you, Shannon.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I try to eat healthy chicken.
Yeah.
Pork chop.
I don't know, in between that, you really like cheeseburger,
Yeah, cheeseburger.
and
every now
then steak,
Mm-hmm.
and then what else did you say?
Fruit,
and then you threw
vegetables.
in there, what did you else put in there? Pork chop?
Pork chops, yeah. Try to change it up because it's being at home and just cooking every day.
Oh,
Getting boring not boring, but it's like, what can I do? What else can I do?
yes.
But I think my diet is okay. It's not bad as it used to be when I was younger.
Yeah.
But the doctor told me that the dialysis is wearing on me, and that's one of the things that can happen.
No.
So even though I'll get this done, If they ride down my legs, a couple years, I'm gonna have to have it done
Oh, really?
again. If I stay on dialysis.
Okay, but you're not. I just believe that. Okay, so he's got a lot of filament here. He started talking about pork chops and my stomach is growling. I ended up having to, you get up in the morning, you make breakfast, you wash your dishes, and then you're planning for lunch, and then you take something out to thaw out for dinner, and I just, through this whole process, became a master chef.
Me too.
Oh my goodness. Gonna feel a little pressure, okay? It's, how are you doing?
Good.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go on this side and see. We start on the forehead. I was telling Daryl that I was looking at some of his videos and comparing to what his skin looked like, you have done so well.
You've done so well.
It's team effort.
I just maintained it. Before I knew face hygiene, I used to always use sea breeze and alcohol.
Really?
Yeah. That was my cleaner.
That was your cleaner? The thing with sea breeze and alcohol is that it really strips your skin. It causes you to have more production of oil, so it's, it really interferes with the skin barrier. So your skin doesn't know how to produce water as it does with oil, because when you drink water, it really, most of the water goes into your internal organs, and then whatever is left, basically is on the skin. So a lot of times that's how come you really need to drink plenty of water. And so definitely, if you are using alcohol or sea breeze, it can cause the skin to get dehydrated and stripped.
Yeah, I used to get the alcohol when I had a breakout and just hold it there, hold it on the breakout forever, and then the next morning bruise mark.
Yeah. There we go. Again, we're just, there it is from here on, and we're just gonna move that over. Until you don't see that, until you see that little pocket kind of empty out. Again, stretch. And you're going to look at the skin, and there's a little bit left there. And then just push that. Holding up okay, my friend? All right. and stretch. I can still see some. There you go. So. Hold it up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cyst never bothered you again,
Mm-mm. No, I was so happy.
This is an area that tends to fill up because of the curvature of the chin, so the oil kind of sits there. I'm not using any type of probe because he's getting ready to have surgery, and we do not want to risk any type of anything, infection or anything like that. And even though we've always been very good about hygiene, you know, but we just don't want to take any risks. This one fills up. And as you can see, I'm from back here. Try to push from here. See if there's anything. There you go. And so it's about right there. It's got some here and there, so. So I try to go in every direction to try to empty it out as much as I can. But until that pore is opened up, you know, and the sac is taken out, it's gonna fill. But that's not something that the doctors want to do right now, so we just keep cleaning it for them. So I think we got you done for today,
Okay.
and I'm looking forward to seeing you again, probably within the next week or so, if we can get him in, because I am going to get him on a good moisturizer because he's dry, but I do want to do a dermaplaning on him so that you guys can see that. I think that'll be really nice, and fix those brows. So we're going to go ahead and do that for him. And Daryl, again, we love you so much. I'm so glad you're here. And give your wife a big hug for me and your mother-in-law.
Okay.
And I look forward to seeing you soon. And thank you guys for tuning in. It's just always a pleasure to come to you guys through these means. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. If you haven't visited Daryl's Facebook page, please do. Daryl, tell them a little bit about that.
It's a Kidney for Daryl.
Okay.
It's a group on Facebook with nothing but love and positivity.
I like that. And so please, if you haven't, subscribed or hit like on his page, please do. And come and look over at our website. It's www.enilsa.co. And we have our products there. We have Elta, some great news on our newsletter. And anyway, love you guys deeply. God bless you. And take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.